Page 6 of the paper, Raila Odinga there saying there will be no repeat poll in October 26, or at least he will not participate in the poll. What do you make of his decision to refuse to sign this form 24A?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister is a very interesting politician. And one thing I've learned about this senior citizen of this country is that this man plays politics of a crime wolf. Raila accuses you of something which he is the one doing. Here, he is telling us he has withdrawn from the elections. According to the rules and procedure, you have to sign Form 24A. But he has deliberately refused to sign that form, knowing that that form is the one which withdraws him from the election. Yes. Raila is having 1 feet this side and another feet outside.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Let's hear from you, Harvey, because international observers have spoken about this for quite a while. And initially, they said that they would issue, travel bans, literally, to leaders within the country to ensure that they all stay here and tackle the stalemate that we're facing as a country. Raila Odinga, as we see, already in London, holding a few interviews there. But what informs, in your view, his decision, and what is the constitutionality of his decision to fail to sign the Form 24A if indeed he does not want to participate in this election?
Now, it's easy to trace the history that has taken Raila to the decision that he made a few days ago. Now, we held a very good election, and then somebody interfered with that election to the benefit of President Uhuru Kenyatta. That is obvious. Now, Raila Odinga took the case to the court. The court determined the case in his favor. And in retaliation, President Uhuru Kenyatta threatened the judges. Now, the Supreme Court said we go for a fresh election in accordance with the Constitution. What did the Jubilee administration do? They decided to amend the law. Now, Raila Odinga demands that we have minimum reforms on the part of the IEBC to enable a free and fair election. They don't do that. Raila Odinga withdraws from the race upon their contestation that he can leave if he doesn't want. What they do, they start lamenting. Raila Odinga's team go to the streets to demand truth and justice, sending tear gas. Now, this regime has pushed Kenyans to the limit. And that is what Raila Odinga has indicated with this withdrawal. And I don't want to take advantage of my colleagues here, slow progress of learning on matters of law and administration. The requirements to complete and submit Form 24A to the IEBC is provided for under Regulation 52. It says if after the nomination process a candidate wishes to withdraw, then he must complete and submit that form to IEBC 3 days after the nomination. Now, these nominations were conducted way back in May. 3 days from that time cannot be now. And the withdrawal of Raila Odinga from this race is not based upon a subsequent nomination because there was no nomination. It is based upon the provision of the law, which is Article 138, as interpreted by the Supreme Court in 2013, that in the event of an election petition succeeding, then the candidates in the fresh election will be the one who will have won together with the runners-up. And if one of the candidates withdraws from the race, then automatically the scheduled election collapses and there must be a fresh election preceded with nomination. It becomes quite clear that as soon as Raila Odinga's withdrawal was received by the IEBC, the election schedule for 26 October became a cropper by operation of law. Nothing more could be planted on it.
But IEBC says they have not received the form that they need to effect a withdrawal of his presidential candidate.
Yes, because the form is not required. The form will have been required 3 days after the nomination. We are already past the nomination stage. And the election that is supposed to be held on the 26th of October is not one that was preceded by nominations. It is one that was directed by an order of the court. And for that reason, there is no legal requirement on the part of Raila Odinga to fill that Form 24A.
All right.
Yes.